as to whether or not this phone is horizontal. Excuse me, I'm putting this head thing on. Yesterday ended up being tiring. We have a newest edition here. I have to keep away from Buttercup because yesterday there were these two kittens. The cutest little, they're like the creamy white, orange, in a pot, one of those, what do you call them? It's out my mind right now. Those popsicles, creamsicles they're called. So they're under the bed because I had to separate them. You can't see them, but they have this little house pop-up tent, and then they came in the box. So I have them in the bedroom now. They're 8 weeks old. They're the cutest little brother and sister you're ever going to want to see. So here we go with that. And then Buttercup is being too rough with them. So she's playing. She's sweet, you know, a little bit. But that front paw of hers could smush them. So anyway, let me get a pair of socks and get out to let the chickens out. I'm very late today because of our newest edition and introducing Buttercup to our newest edition. So go. Hopefully they will come out, and they're going on pads because this lady, Cindy, she said that, you know, they'll jump in and out the cage on the pads and keep them in there for like 4 weeks, and then they'll go outside. So you don't have to deal with a litter box. So that's the newest challenge I got because they're porch barn and they come in. So I figure, but I'm having trouble with the homeowners. So I don't know if it's going to work out. Homeowners is hard to get. I don't understand the problem. Apparently, it's a small farm, but they don't want to let you have dogs. They don't want to let you bring your horses, even though it's a pasture. So I don't know what's up with that. We may end up staying here. And I don't know if I'm upside right or upside down, guys. Here I go again with a live. I'm going to lose people. So hopefully Marshmallow will come out and the kittens won't know. Marshmallow, you coming, Marsh? Come on. Come on, Marsh. Coming? No? All right, you stay. So let me, oh, I got to bring this thing, manages sound and vibrate. I don't want to shock Buttercup, but if I have to, I have to. For safety, not other people's, for hers. So I don't know. Beauty out. Maybe they all three went in this small pen last night. Unless Beauty is up inside and comes running down. Beauty, are you up there? Where'd you go? I thought you were in there last night. It was dark when I got out here. No, she's not running out. I don't know where she is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I'm a little tired out because my friend, his wife had a stroke. She's been bedridden for 40 years. They're married 65 years. And I think they're in their 80s. So they're just wonderful company. And he had smashed his fingers working outside his house. So yesterday I was distracted with the kittens and you getting the last paperwork. The underwriter wants Klarna, and you know how it is when you get to the end of the underwriting. Every little thing I got printed out and prove in my account. So, and then I need the homeowners. So anyway, so I got sidetracked and I didn't call. So he calls me. I'm supposed to call every day before noon. And I ended up going over there. He went to the doctor and got it cleaned and antibiotic. But I want to really help, and they're wonderful people. They're taking me in like family. I mean, I'm not living with them, but so I don't know what's going on over here. I only see one chicken. All right, so where did everybody go last night? Uh-oh, this is not good. 1 out of 3 chickens. If they're not in the cage, that's stressing me out. I really don't want to lose my chickens. Okay, guys, another unsolved mystery here. Where are the chickens? Only one right there. So, like I said, I'm late getting out. But it's a beautiful day, so I'm just going to try to rest today. See if I lunch Shiloh. I'll drive the truck over, which I said, don't forget. Drive the truck over so I can have the bareback saddle and groom. So that grass I put over there is coming up, but it's coming up in like 4 spots. So I may have to put another bag down. Maybe the chickens ate certain spots. So it seems to be growing up in the shade more than it's growing in the... You may not be able to see it on the camera. In the shade. So there's like spots where it's growing. So it hasn't been 2 weeks yet. So this grass seed grew up pretty fast. But I would say more than half of it isn't growing any. So I'll have to put another bag. So right now, I don't want to put anything negative out there, but just relax and enjoy the day. Adam with Farmers Bureau is working with me, but they'll cover the mortgage, the loan amount, but they won't cover replacement. Full replacement cost is more, $100,000 more than what you're paying for it. Apparently some loans want that. So I'm not going to start getting into that now. I'm not even going to talk about that on YouTube. Just say again, everybody care for each other, look out for each other. I wonder if there's any chickens up in the house. You think so? I had to tie down the other tarp. Oh yeah, there's one chicken is in there. The one side they go poo-poo on. So there's 2 chickens. But where's the 3rd chicken? Beauty, where'd you go, Beauty? Somebody's missing. Unless that's Beauty in there and there's another chicken in the other one. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, I don't want to be too sad. I'm too close to animals. They're God's blessing, but I think we're supposed to take care of them. Excuse me, like I said, this is not a religious channel. All people care and good the best we can in this life. Okay, so here we go. So every day before noon, I need to call Gene and check in. And he's so sweet. He was concerned about me. And as I said, I got sidetracked talking to the lady with the kittens. I had to put Peanut out because Peanut is making a little mess. And I don't want the cats to get a whiff of anything other than their pads in that little pen. So they're 8 weeks old already, so they'll be in the house with me until they're 12, and then I'll try to introduce them outside, although I don't know if they can fit through that fence or not, but if they jump off the back deck, we'll see. All right, so I didn't bring my fanny pack. I'm going to put the treats. I'll put treats for Daisy. As I said, she loves these heart-flavored horse biscuits, so I'll give her one this morning. She got to come to me without treats. I really ended up saying no, do not treat. Ends up bets not to treat them, like treat them with getting grass after they work or something like that, because they can become mouthy. So in my limited experience, I've decided, so I'm trying to get her not to only work with treats. But the grass didn't work yesterday, so we'll see today. When I say grass, I mean outside the pasture, in the big yard. It's not chemical. There's no chemicals on it, and they like that. So I'm talking, and I've got to put Daily Red. And there's a big tree stump hole here. I hope there's no snake down there. 1, 2, 3.2 scoops. I don't know how cold it's going to be today. I have to check. There ended up being one thunder. It was like that lightning. The lightning struck, and if I got it correct, it was like not even a second after. It was like right overhead. So, but it didn't last too long, but it was right overhead. Okay, there we go. Got some treats in my pocket. Shiloh has the amino. They have the garlic. They'll get the Cosequin tonight. And we have to find 3 chickens or 1. Know what happened to it. The one in the big coop, 1 came out of the little coop. So got to pour water because they're older horses. Oh no. Unless C went somewhere to end her life, because it's time to have her for meat. No, unless I look inside. If they're in there, I don't like to bother them. There's still only 1 chicken out. Maybe I better look just to see, because we're gonna miss our chicken. Don't jump the gun. Be positive. Maybe there's another chicken in here laying an egg. I hope she's not dead. But, oh, yep. Oh my God, you'll never believe it. That's Beauty in the small one. So, Beauty went with C, and Saw is in the big one. They're very funny. They're switching cages now. So remember in the beginning, Saw wouldn't let Beauty go with C and Saw. Now Beauty's over here with C, I think, because it doesn't make sense. C wasn't going in the big coop, but it could be that C, I'm pretty sure it's Saw in the big coop, and then Beauty went with C in the little coop. So they're switching it up. But I think C always comes to the little coop still. She's the older one, I think. So anyway, this got blown over. So I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll see. If I have to stay here, I just hate to put a tornado shelter on a property I don't own. But, your life could be taken. So let me get the water for the food. We're going to take the truck over to the horses. So 2 things. Truck to horses and call Gene before noon to check it on him and his wife. They don't want to be broken up and sell their home and go into a nursing home. So that's what I say. Let's all try to help each other. Come on, Buttercup. Try to help each other. Look out and care for each other. Okay, so this has the aminos on top. Shiloh goes on top. And I should bring the garbage today. I really always wait, and don't bring the garbage. So the feed bags are piled up. As long as there's room and it's not dirty and it's in the garbage cans, I'm okay. But I got paper, I got feed things here. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, come on, Buttercup. Come on. Up. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Now, what did I do with her? It's over in my pocket. I got her monitor. Marshmallow isn't coming, but I'm thinking I should get something else to drink. I'll bring this garbage over by the garbage first. Then I'll go have some of those Dr. Bird electrolytes because I had a cup of tea. Been having black tea with either creatine or, what do you call that stuff? Collagen or, now this is not garbage. This is just chicken bedding, but this is garbage, so I better get it into the back of the truck and drive over there today. Bring the garbage. So I was talking about the Cosequin and amino. Oh, no, I'm talking about Dr. Bird's electrolytes. So I'll go get some of that because I feel after the cup of tea, a little drained and tired. Fighting with Buttercup because Buttercup is giving me a hard time. Yeah, you're not going in the bedroom. I see that little paw under that door. Let's see if we can catch him. Say, Simba and Nala. Hi, Nala. Hi, see what I'm saying? They're little orange. They're so cute. Can you see her? Say hi. Hi, they're brother and sister. Cutest little thing. Trying to get out from under the door, so they're really smart. Say hi, everybody. Yes. It's a cuties. I don't know if it's Simba or Nala. Okay, so that little paw came out. Now let's get The electrolyte. I think I have it. Where'd I put it? I got so much stuff. That's why this kitchen is small, but we'll make do. We'll just have to organize and pray here if we can't get... Wash my hands again. Excuse me. Still some dishes in the sink. I'm sorry. Got a melon. Just need a larger kitchen. No, just be happy, content with what we have. So here is the Dr. Berg electrolyte. Be careful if I put the vitamin C instead of the electrolyte. Okay, water. Sometimes you get the electrolytes. I didn't take the water with the salt. I just took the, because I've been trying to do that Neurodyne with the bilberry. The bilberry is really helping here. So I got the GI Microbe X, and then I have the Neurodyne because my gut is having issues, and then the methylene blue. So now I'm on, didn't take that yet. I have them across for the day, trying to get healthy after caring for my mom and having Lyme disease. And I'm doing good, but I got to just be positive. I'm not being positive, right? Okay, so drinking this. Get a bit of that electrolyte in me, and we're using this natural Murphy's mosquito and tick repellent. Too many ticks. Buttercup has a tick again. They're having ticks every day. I'm like, maybe I got to give them the chemicals. Coming, Marsh? Come on. Come on. You staying with the kittens? Okay. Shut the front door. I hope they don't get out the back door. It's like I said, though, jump off the deck, run into the woods. I don't know. Could a snake eat a kitten that size? Do they? No. Simba. They were named Simba and Nala from The Lion King. They are so cute. Okay. Let's go to the horses. I'm in the truck. So now go back. Buttercup's in the back of the truck. She's not following me. She jumped in, so okay, let's go. Go. Nice day today. I'm forgetting how cold it's going to be. I'm going to have to check Cody again. PC Storm Trekkers. Okay, off. Okay. So from my property, I cut through here because pastures are next to the property, which is fine because it gets me out every day. Oh, did I say I gained 20 pounds since I cared for my mom? And I've been trying to get my health back. So I've been eating paleo. So I've been eating more fat and carbs. And I think I need to stop it because that's a lot of weight to gain. 20 pounds. Okay, where are they? I think I lost the horses now. It's scary. Scary. What could have happened to the horses? I didn't move the horses. They were eating over here last night. Uh-oh. Am I late? No, it's only 9 o'clock. I'm thinking it's so late. It's not that late, but the horses are not here. Could they be? This is serious. This is really serious. Oh my God. Horses disappeared. I wonder if they got out. I gotta go check with all these ticks. Maybe there's a fence down and they got out. Shiloh! Daisy! That's not like them. They should be here. Shiloh! Daisy! Oh, they're all the way in the back where they go. When it's cool, they go all the way in the backwoods. Is Shiloh okay? Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, you're showing everybody. You're all the way there in the backwoods. Huh? Look, at here comes Daisy. She's so beautiful. This one hole, I always hope, okay, don't have your foot get caught in that hole when they come. Here she is. Here they are. That's unusual for you. You didn't know Mama be out here early, right? Uh-huh. Here, Shiloh. Okay, ho, 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 ho. Okay, you got a little grass. Yeah, little grass. Don't go after Daisy's food. He's wet, so he was in the stream. How'd you get in the stream wet back there? Is there a hole in the fence? No, they like to go back there for some reason. It must be cooler or something. But I haven't walked the fence line to see. There's still some branches down. The landlord said he was going to finish it. He got that one branch out when he was up here. So he was up here for a week. Like I said, this is not his primary residence. So he comes every week, every month or two for a couple days. This time he stayed a week. So, okay, guys, I'm going to walk Buttercup. Instant relaxation. None of the stress is here as soon as the horses are here. Okay, so I'll spray again. But as I said, this particular, it's less expensive, but it says you're only supposed to put it on every 4 weeks or whatever. But the other one I'll show you that's more expensive, it works better, I think. We'll see. All right, Daisy is not going to like to spray near her, that's for sure. No, the wind doesn't come. Okay, Shiloh. So I need to do this when I'm grooming him because you got to get it down to the skin level. So you got to brush it. So hopefully it'll be okay, Shiloh. Nothing coming after your food, huh? Guess it was cool enough last night. There's not a lot of flies right now. But that sun is out, so I can feel, I have a t-shirt. I can feel the heat. It's hot. I can't spray her because she won't come to me. All right, let's see. I'm just a little tired because Jean had that accident yesterday and it caught me off guard. And now I can't find homeowners insurance. And everything's ready. And they're asking me with the underwriter thing, as I shared. You know, like I took out a little loan for my TDA in case I had to repair anything. But the appraisal says, no, nothing has to be done. So it should just be have your homeowners and get to the bottom of, I printed out the loan, but they want to see that it's coming out of my pension, but that may not happen for a month or two. Get to the bottom documentation for the underwriter for the mortgage loan and the homeowners. And then if you're using Klarna or PayPal, I think I have $270 out on that. You have to give proof. So I'm like, oh, that was already on my bank statement. Didn't you see those things? So raise your hand if you've been through this. Trying to stay positive, but I have homeowners, but they'll do the mortgage loan replacement. They won't do full replacement. Oh, this is metal. What's this metal thing doing here? It's still hours out here. Yep, it rained because there's water in yesterday's. So there's shade over here. That's good. They have shade. That's what's nice about having a wooded pasture, because you can have a spot with shade. But when the stream runs through and it's actually wooded, they can get back under the trees. You really can't beat that. And Shiloh's hoofs were wet, so he was in the water, which is telling me if he was all the way back there. So we've got to walk it. I've just had too many ticks. Buttercup has another tick on her this morning, as I was saying. And I don't want to give him the medicine chew, but I may have to. And see, this grass out here in the lawn doesn't have chemicals on it. They really like that grass. You could see it's much more full than the pasture, although the pasture is green. Okay, so we're going to start walking, but I'm going to lose you. And that's all we have on the agenda today. I gotta see if a miracle's gonna happen. I feel like Kelly's gonna be able to help, but we're not gonna know until it happens. So they'll finish eating their breakfast. It's a little bit before 9, and look at how nice Donnie does after he ferried. He did Shiloh's feet. Look at how nice he puts the lead rope and halter. It's so nice. That's what I should do. Look at how I do it. This way. I guess mine doesn't look too bad, but I like how he did it. That makes sense. Okay, that's a cowboy for ya. Yep. With, what do you call that when you win? Buckles worldwide. I usually remember, but like worldwide winning buckles. Cowboy? I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen with that. Finally found a trainer because I only had basic. It was like 7 years ago, and I want to be really, really careful. I want to learn for hunting, and as a senior female, you want to be able to protect yourself. So anyway, I want to make sure it's really safe, and I take my time. So the horses, people around here, they all practice. So both neighbors across the street on their property. But anyway, I don't really want to get into topics that people disagree with, because I want this channel to be about people caring about people, and that I can improve, that I'm patient and I'm a listener, and I can be respectful, and not only about me, 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 me. And one thing is horses, when you come out, you feel all the stress go away. It's so healing. And you need the stress to go away, because you don't want to have stress around your horses. So anyway, we're going to go do our walk down the drive, walking into the sun, because the sun comes up in the east, and that beautiful violet flowering tree budding, when it was budding, is now mahogany or burgundy. Okey-ko. Buttercup, come on. We're going to go walk the driveway. I'll lose reception, so we're going to say ciao for now.